Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. After a very long time, I'm uploading this video. Um, okay, so this time I have decided to try out a new format of tarot reading where I'm not putting a pick a card. Instead, this is just a general collective reading. I have set the intention that this is for everybody out there who will connect with this reading. So, if this reading has appeared on your feed and you have been called to click on it, do stay because this means that this reading is for you. So, without further ado, the topic of this reading is what is it that you need to know? And this is a general collective reading, so you don't have to pick any card. You can just tune in and hear the message out. Straight up, what I'm feeling, what I'm getting from this reading is that there is there is a maturity and there is a completion of some sorts that you have reached in your life. There was a situation with three of wands here, right here, which you were trying to escape. And with the page of coins, I feel like you have finally escaped from that situation. This is this could be an inner child wound that you were trying to heal, that it's almost like a huge energetic chunk that was stuck there in that world. And it's giving, and obviously this three of wands is a alice in wonder card, alice in wonderland card. So it's almost like you were trying to escape this situation as a child, and you might have made a physical move from that situation, but that situation energetically held a huge chunk of your uh, your energy, basically was stuck there, was obstructed there. And when I see this with page of coins, to me it feels like that you have, at this moment of your life, so maybe if you are in your 30s or your 20s or maybe in your 40s, it could be that this is a juncture in your life where you are properly reclaiming that aspect of your life at this moment. And this aspect that I'm picking up is feeling of helplessness. So maybe in your childhood you must have felt helpless in a particular situation, and at this moment it feels like you have done something in your life. You have, maybe it could be anything. It could be that you have, could be something as simple as accepting that part of yourself in a journal, or talking to a therapist, or maybe just showing kindness to animals. Some good action, some good karma of yours is helping you reclaim that part of yourself. So there's a huge energetic return to you, and you might be feeling a newfound passion towards life at the moment. There is something, there's a beautiful beginning waiting for you at the horizon. So that's one thing. Another thing that I'm picking up. Um, okay, moving forth, what are the things that I'm picking up here with the four of coins and the judgment in reverse right in the beginning? Uh, you might have felt that something was taken away from you, and something very little how do I put it? It's not, it's like, I was about to say penny, like something huge was taken away from you and you were given pennies. uh, but there's a huge message coming through from the source, or from god, that whatever big thing that was taken away from you, that was actually very dangerous. Or it's not that it was dangerous in and of itself, it would have been dangerous for you were you there taking it at that moment. So there, another thing that I can tell you is that you might receive that big thing right now. So I'll tell you how it is unfolding in your life. There could be a big opportunity that you would have felt maybe 3 years ago, 4 years ago, maybe 7 years ago, 8 years ago, maybe more than that, you would have felt that that was snatched away from you and that was yours. You would have thought that, oh, it was just, it's like you were about to receive it and it was just taken away from you. What I'm picking up from here, as I read these cards, is that you are here with Four of Coins, looking at it, feeling that a lot of what was yours was taken away from you and was just shown to you and then snatched away. It's actually a form of protection. Do you see the amount, the flowers that are coming here? But these do not seem to me to me it didn't seem to be flowers in the beginning. It felt that you were being protected from some sort of arrows, some sort of disaster or attack. It's almost like, were the blessing given to you in that moment, you might have it might have very very negatively affected you. It might have been fatal or something along those lines. But because the vessel was not ready, it's almost like the vessel, it's like the food is ready but the vessel was not ready. Some energetic shifts were needed to happen in you for you to receive this blessing, and at the moment I feel the huge energetic shift that was required off of you was to release this huge chunk of energy that was stuck in you, that you have released right now. And so you see the judgment in reverse here. You see, this the same sun. It's like God telling you that it wasn't given to anybody else. Be assured that it belonged to you and it only belonged to you. And so what happened is, it was stopped in that moment, and then the sun is rising right now. You see, it was rising back then, it was stopped with the judgment in reverse, it was stopped, and then it's rising right now. When you are prepared, when you are not in this overprotective energy, when you are much empowered, and when you have reclaimed parts of yourself that would have felt helpless. So this is how the story is coming full circle for you. That's another thing. So you might see an opportunity coming back. I'll also reminded of of that line, of that saying, which goes like, uh, some whatever that you are looking for would not appear in the form that you are expecting it to be. So it's almost like you might have, in the beginning, felt like, okay, to achieve so and so outcome I need to take XYZ path, but that path was snatched away from you. The outcome is always yours, the blessing is always yours, and then now that you have matured, there's a new path opening up for you, there's a new channel opening up for you to reclaim the same destiny, but in a much more empowered way. So that's another thing that's coming through now. Well, with the world and the two of cups here, uh it seems to me that you are going to be part of something very strong. Now, how do I put it when it comes to the word strong? It's not that I mean something muscularly strong, but something very foundationally strong. So either with the two of cups and the world, I'm only reminded of um, partnerships, romantic partnerships. So you might enter a relationship where there's a lot of strength. Matlab, I'm only attracted to the fact that there are so many muscles here. So uh, I can only tell you that it feels to me that there's a lot of strength here. You might meet, so you may be someone who's extremely strong, like, you know what I mean by it's like, it's very hard to shake you. Things go wrong, it's not that you don't cry, because cry is not a sign of weakness. It's almost like it's very hard to shake your foundations, it's very hard to uh, pull you down. You can start from zero all over again without flinching. So it's almost like you carry that level of strength within you, and the same strength is carried in somebody else as well, and you're going to meet that person, and together both of you are going to create something extremely beautiful, like beyond beautiful. I can't even begin to express. It's going to be extremely beautiful. It's going to be a show in and of itself. It's going to be a, basically it's like the uh, what is it called, power couple, yeah, exactly. So it's going to, obviously that's what I'm picking up, like lots of muscle, lots of strength. Muscles are metaphorically representing, I mean biologically also, physically also, they represent strength, but here in an if we and if we put analogies here, so even there it reflects, it reflects strength of character here. So two people, in fact, if you go ahead, I mean, if you go ahead and look for this folklore, this is about two very strong um two very strong males, although, so two very strong people, very strong characters coming together to build something beautiful, extremely beautiful. Now I'm repeating myself, but yeah, I hear it. So that's another thing that you should be knowing about, that you're going to, if you're looking out for relationships, uh, claim this message. If you're not, then you're free to, it's your free will anyways. But this is around the corner, this, the world with the two of cups is around the corner for you. Let's see, what do we have with the knight of cups and the temperance. Actually, if you resonate with uh, looking for relationships, I think this is also meant for you. With the knight of cups and the temperance, it's like somebody has entered your territory. Now, how do I put it? It's almost like, say for example, it could be as physical as, say you live in a city, particular city, and somebody who might be eyeing you, or who might be interested in you, that person has entered that city, your soulmate has entered the city that you live in, so you might be about to meet that person. And I can for sure write it on a piece of paper that you do not see this coming. Now obviously you know it because you're tuned into the reading, but what I mean by you do not see it coming is that you will not have an idea where, when, or how, or even a slight inkling of this person approaching you. This inkling is not going to, it's going to catch you off guard. It's going to catch you off guard. How, and however you meet this person, that's going to catch you off guard. So you might be about to meet someone very solid, somebody who's a soulmate, somebody with whom you're going to build something really beautiful. So that's about your relationship that is coming through. Now, with the Queen of Coins in reverse and the Chariot, the most important part of the reading that I kept for to read at last. Uh, all I see with the Queen of Coins in reverse is that there was somebody in your energy field, obnoxious, who was trying to lure you into something, or trying to lure your soulmate into something. I can tell you, it's almost like your soulmate was getting lured, or they were trying to lure you into something. Here's an interesting thing. I can tell you, it would be more that it's about your soulmate getting lured, or being lured, or somebody trying to basically gain their attention. Energetically, it could be physically in the 3D world, it could be anything. Now, what I'm picking up here is that this person was smart enough, this chariot person was smart enough to distinguish between the authentic energy and the fake energy. This person was smart enough to distinguish between the two. And that's the reward. I see that that's the reward. You see, the same waters are here, so same waters are here, and the same water is where you are placed in between. So that particular uh, um, person, the soulmate that I'm seeing here, this person was smart enough to distinguish between the fake and the authentic. Somebody was trying to basically impersonate you to lure them. This person was very smart. This person used their brains, and they could see through the facade, and so the reward that they are getting is that they are moving very swiftly towards you energetically, if you see. So you might meet someone with whom you basically align with, your values match, your temperament matches, and all of these things, how you approach life at this particular moment would also match. So it's going to be a perfect alignment, a resonance of some sorts. So that's another thing that I'm picking up on what you need to know. I'll just close off this reading by taking 2 3 cards more, and then uh yeah, so the camera cut in between because of some accident. So I'll just close off this reading by taking 2 3 cards more, and that would be it about today's what you need to know. So, okay, so we have the High Priestess, the Page of Cups, the Three of Coins in reverse, the Empress, and the Six of Cups. Uh, what I see here with these cards is that somebody you had a competition with, somebody who appears to be extremely loving, but they are not. Okay, with the High Priestess here, this person is so weak in front of you. I can just tell you one thing, that this person is extremely, and I'm talking about spiritual strength, by the way. This person is extremely weak. Do you see how your strength is about so many moons here, and their strength is this fake moon that they have attached here. So somebody, I just need to call it out there, that somebody, if you're feeling competitive, if somebody around you is unnecessarily challenging you, unnecessarily jealous of you, and then they are uh, of course jealousy is always unnecessary, but if there is somebody unnecessarily creating obstacles in your path, know that they are extremely weak in front of you. They do not stand a chance. You just have to be very rooted as you are. With the Empress here, you're already extremely rooted here. You're already on your way to receive the best of the best that belongs to you with the Six of Cups. And there's already, with the Three of Coins in reverse here, there's already many of their efforts that have gone to well, they have gone to dogs. None of their efforts would fructify. None of their efforts to harm you is going to fructify. So I can tell you with the Three of Coins in reverse. And please remember always that your strength does not, matlab, it their strength stands nowhere in front of yours. That I can tell you, like, it stands nowhere in front of what you are or who you are. Nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. You always remember that, and always remember that there's a huge blessing from Goddess herself, or God, Goddess, whoever you believe in. You are receiving like an assortment of these flowers. You see, from the universe, you're receiving these flowers. So, yeah. So that is it for today's reading. It's a short reading, and now I have, and this is the format that I'm going to try to see how well it resonates with others. I'm sure it's gonna find its own audience. Uh, okay, yeah. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in my next reading. Bye.